prettiest of towns. There's the mine, it's right there. Some towns have stadiums or big high rises. Mount Isa has a big mine. The pretty side of ugly Mount Isa. This is my second last run before the marathon, and there's rock face on one side and then a lake on the other. Oversized truck we've passed 4 times. This will be number 5. So we passed him once, and then we had a toilet stop, and then we had a lunch stop, then we had a drone flying stop, and here we go again passing him.
He's doing about 80, but he's got a long way to go to Darwin. Here we go, we'll show you how you overtake a road train. If we can get around, here we go. See the size of these things. I'm sure he thinks we're crazy.
Passing him again.
Set around 120 with the ski on the roof because I don't want it to blow off. So that'd be really annoying.
Better not blow off.
No.
Are you blowing off?
No. Not at this second, no. We are in the middle of Australia, honey.
We are not going to Catherine or Darwin. We're going to Tennant Creek.
That's next week.
And then Alice tomorrow.
It's the first time we've had to turn in about 400 plus kilometres. Very exciting.
We're heading south.
There's barbed wire at our hotel.
And I'm pretty sure there's a police car around the corner. You want to stay here? Do you reckon anyone's been killed here?
Yes. In fact, I heard since they put the barbed wire up, they're down to only a murder a week in this certain hotel. Wow.
Yeah, fancy lamps.
Even smells nice.
It smells of Dettol. They've cleaned up the murder. I don't know who she is, but, you know.
But she's very pretty. Do not open the window under any circumstance.
We really stick out in a place like this because there's no way you could ride the bike anywhere. There's nowhere to paddle the boat. So people are staring at us like, what the hell is going on?
Okay, so I was a driller and...
I'm a miner. I'm getting gold. You just crushed it. Going to be rich.
Tennant Creek. This is the Battery Hill Mining Museum. They closed an hour ago. So we are amusing ourselves. Honey, you can take your head out of the miner now.
Going a little bit.
We've moved on.
No longer a miner.
Look at that sunset.
We're going to try and not get red dust on it by landing it on a little tub.
Yet another stopover.
And I can put my phone near that white satellite dish and get service.
We're sitting in the car in Alice Springs outside the Aquatic Centre. We're going to go for a swim. We arrived today. And this is a stunning place. I was here almost 30 years ago and you were here...
Almost 40 years ago.
Almost 40 years ago. So
Been
none
a
of
while.
us really have much memory, but God, it's a beautiful place. And where we're staying in the hotel, within about 400 metres is the mountain bike trails. And what was he saying? They've got a couple of hundred kilometres of mountain bike trails. Not that I'll do all that, but really...
I'm very jealous I won't be mountain biking this trip.
No, you'll be running, but that's okay.
That's
We've got
okay,
a
'cause I love
big
running.
run coming up. So anyway, we're made it to Alice, 3,300 kilometres from the
home.
Gold Coast. So
And the pool is closed at the moment, opens in 3 minutes.
we're just
Opens
sitting
at
in
4
the
o'clock.
car out the front.
So we've carried the ski, like 2,500 kilometres.
3,300.
3,300 kilometres to go in the Todd River. Oops, it's dry.
Here it is, the mountain bike trails of Alice Springs. Bit of a map, don't
Look at that map.
read that racist shit. But this is where you're going to run tomorrow and I'll ride. Alright, so we're going into the depths of the Todd River. I think this is where they do the Henley on Todd Regatta. You swimming, honey? See that? We're in the deepest part.
That's why I'm such a bad swimmer. Look, I can't
And we're
swim.
coming up the bank now. So if you look behind us, that was the deep bit. So we're looking for the start of the mountain bike trail, which I think is up
You
here.
might even be on it.
We might even be on it actually. So we probably are. And it's just up here.
Because we have found a reason to come back next year. I've just found, what are we doing?
The Redback mountain bike stage race.
I think it's 6 stages over 5 days.
6 over 4.
6 over 4 days.
And one of
I don't
them
know.
is a 300 metre uphill time trial.
So,
Which, if we come here, if you look behind us, see that hill behind the tree? I think that's probably where it goes. That's the lookout. We'll go check that out later.
2 stages that are over 40k. So we need to do some
So,
training. But
anyone
that's
wants to
next year. You
Join
wanna join
us August next year. We're planning already because Alice Spring rocks. I love it. We found the start of the single track. It goes out this way, a couple of 100k of single track and tracks everywhere. We're going to send the drone up here.
It's about as cold as it was in Roma. So it's at 4 degrees.
Feels like minus 1.5.
Are you warm?
No, I agree with it. And it's actually almost 7 a.m. here. Look at it, the sun's barely up.
Yeah, it's not like the Gold Coast that wakes up early. This place does not wake up early.
Alright, I'm here in Alice Springs and it is freezing. I've got full gloves on and my fingers are numb, my god. Anyway, it's just spectacular. It's not hilly, not really hilly at all. I've just come from there. Bit hard to really show what it's like, but you can just see the sun coming up. Absolutely beautiful.
This is my last run before the marathon. It's got an easy 5Ks and I've come through. Oh, hang on. I think I said there's wild dogs here. Dingoes are in this area. Stand tall, do not run or wave your arms. Back away slowly. Okay. The ground's not as red as what I'm sure I'll see out at Uluru. But this is probably what I'll be running on.
I'll walk up the lookout in Alice Springs and Amanda's well prepared. She's got her jeans on and her bag. There is a road, but it's too far, so I've decided we should go cross country. Someone's very happy about that.
I think that would be me.
Are you overheating there, honey?
A little hot. I'm glad I brought my jacket.
You got your jacket?
In case we get stuck and we're out here all night.
So there isn't actually a trail here. We are just making it as we go.
We need to try.
Straight up, babe. Smile. So there's the road.
That we didn't go on.
That's where all the soft pussies go. Because we're hardcore athletes, we went that way. Straight up. Now that someone's overheating, a day out from her marathon.
Yes, if I do a bad time, it's all his fault.
It's a perfect taper. You've got your Des Goodard t-shirt on. How could anything go wrong, honey?
Sponsored by Des Goodard.
So the hard-fought walk is for this. Here is Alice Springs from the lookout.